Hey you guys, if your life has been full of gaslighting, then what I'm about to say will resonate with you. If you are someone that people view as a potential threat, people will gaslight you. They will try to make you think that you're really bad at stuff you're actually really good at. Say, say you're like a good dancer, right? People will say, "You're a bad dancer. Why do you dance like that? So and so is a way better dancer than you." And you know that's not true, but they'll try to make you think that it's true. They'll try to drive you crazy. They'll try to say things that just make themselves feel better, and it's not even really the case. Don't let people do that. Don't let people get in your head. Don't let people make you think that you're bad at something when you know you're good at it. And the best part of that is they'll try to get people on the bandwagon to agree with them, and they will agree with them. That's the crazy part, because they see you as a threat too. Yeah, these people will just project their insecurities out on you, and it's because they don't have any talents or they don't believe they do. So they're sitting there looking at you with all your talents, and they just want you to feel bad about it, even though you're like, I'm just being me. What's the problem here? It's not like if someone tells you you're good at something, you're going to get this big head. You know you're humble. You know who you are. You don't have like this huge ego. You're just being yourself. You were just born a chill person, right? But no, these people will they'll keep going. They'll project all their crap on you. And they want you to feel like them. And yeah, don't do that. Because no matter what you do, you could say, you're right, I'm terrible at this. They're not going to be happy. They're still going to push their flaws and their insecurities onto you, and they'll just keep going. They're never happy, even when you agree with them that you're bad at something. So it's like you might as well embrace what you're good at. You could have like a favorite food, right? Say you like strawberries, and they'll say, "No, you hate strawberries. What are you talking about? You don't even like those." And you're like, "What? What are you talking about? Strawberries are my favorite." They'll do stuff like that to you. Like, they really try to make you think that you are the crazy one, and everything you say is a lie. When really everything you're saying is the dang truth. They know it's the truth, and they can't handle the truth. That's really what it is. They don't want to believe that you are good at something, that you actually like yourself. They don't want to believe that. They don't want to even believe you're smart. If you are cute, pretty, and you're smart, people want to believe that that is not even possible. That's not a thing. It's like it's some sort of limited belief system that they learned, I guess, because I never found it to be true. I've met lots of pretty people that were also smart, pretty people that are haters, like pretty people that are nice. Like, there's ugly people that are awesome. There's ugly people that are dumb too. Everyone is different. Everyone is made differently. But somehow people seem to believe this notion that you can't be a triple threat, like you can't have it all. It's just not possible. When really you don't have it all, but you have stuff that people view as like they want it or something. I don't even know. Yeah, but don't let people do this to you. Don't let them gaslight you and make you feel small, because why? Why do that to yourself? If you need to be happy with your life. And these people, they're never going to be happy in their life unless they decide to change. Unless they wake up in the morning and they're like, you know what, this whole negativity thing, it's not working out for me. I want to do better. That's the only way that they will change. And a lot of people, they don't do that. You would think they would at a certain point, but they'll be like in their 80s still stuck in their ways, thinking like they don't need to change. Everything they're doing is great. And it's like, Well, that's why your life turned out the way it did. Another example, when someone that you know and they know doesn't like you, and they'll take the other person's side about something they said, and they're like, well, they didn't mean it like that. No, she really likes you. Or, they just, they'll take someone's side clearly knowing that that other person doesn't like you. Or they'll try to make you feel bad about something that somebody that clearly doesn't like you said. Yeah, don't fall for that either. That person, they're not a good friend, they're not a good person to be around. Obviously, that's a very clear example, but yeah. I love too when people, you like kind of know somebody, like you know of them, and you're like, hey, I remember you, and they're like, I know who you are. And it's like, okay, do you want me to like ask how you know who I am, or because I'm not going to. So yeah, people are weird. They're so weird. These people that gaslight you, they always try to act like they're better than they are too, that they're better than you. They can do it better, even though they will like literally copy you, and they'll try to act like it's their idea. You'll tell them something cool, like a place to go to or something, and they're like, yeah, I go there all the time. And you told them about it. Or just they copy your style, and then they try to act like it's like their style now. And you're like, okay. These people just don't have an identity. So don't let their lack of identity become your lack of an identity. You have to know who you are deep down. And then once you know who you are, people can't really gaslight you anymore because you're like, I know who I am, so it's not going to work on me anymore. Throughout my life, I genuinely thought I was the weird one. For quite some time, I was like, what's wrong with me? Why do people say like the craziest crap to me? Like, I'll meet someone and they'll just like insult me right away, and I don't even know them. And I'm like, why did that just happen? Like, I've been nothing but cool to this person. They just insulted me? What the heck? But people are just, they're weird. And they see something in you that they don't like, or, it makes them feel bad. I don't know. And they'll just project it onto you. They're like, take my insecurities and make them yours. It's bizarre. Yeah, if you hang around with people who continuously gaslight you, though, it'll mentally destroy you. So that's why you have to keep people away that are like this. You have to keep people around you that are like your cheerleaders. You don't have to like bump you up all the time, like you're self-validated, but be around people that want to see you win. Because those are the true people that you want to have in your life, because then you could keep pursuing your goals. If you have like Debbie Downers around, they're gonna keep you from accomplishing every goal that you have, and they'll be happy that they did that. I mean, can you imagine like being one of those people that your main mission in life is to just bring others down? Because I find that so crazy. Like, I find it so evil. Like, who does that? But there's a lot of people who do that. I used to just be so naive about people, and I thought people were nice and kind. And yeah, once you live in the world for a while, you seem to realize that things are not what they seem. But there's good people out there too, obviously. You have to find them. You gotta keep the right people around you. Yeah, another example, I got all these examples. Another example is like when you're at work and you're doing a better job than someone, but the person doing like a bad job, if they do one little thing right, they're like praised, and you could do all this good work, and you end up like getting in trouble for something, and you're like, I didn't even do that, but okay. Or you make one little mistake and they do not forget it. They'll keep reminding you of it, your one little mess up. Yeah, This is a tactic that people will use on you because it works a lot of times. So they keep using it until you eventually see yourself. Once you see yourself for who you really are, you can't unsee it. There's no going back. When you see, like, okay, this makes sense why people have been doing this. I get it now. I get what they're doing. You can't unsee that. And so this tactic, it shouldn't work on you anymore. And that's a good thing. You have to be a strong-willed person if you are going to level up and succeed in life. And I believe most of you, if you're watching this, you're definitely a super strong person. And yeah, just don't let people think they could gaslight you, tell you that you're not great, because you are. You're the prize, and they know you're the prize. Well, if you have anything to say or to add to this, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. Bye.